have been warning you about the government of America planning a war not only with a Muslim overseas, but with black people and the nation of Islam in America. Have I not done that? Now, Mr. Trump, you can come, and you can bring your army.
Mr. Trump, you have been put in power by God himself. But if you continue to mistreat the people of God, you and America will be destroyed. These are words from the Honorable Mr. Louis.
Now back to President Trump coming to Chicago. See, you told Rahm Emanuel, clean it up, or I will. And you threatened my young brothers. Let me tell you something. My brothers are in bad shape. And I have warned all of you. I told you that the army was coming. I told you to get your act together and clean up your act, because they're coming with a mind to slaughter us. Have I said it? Not just for a year, but for 3 decades. I have been warning you about the government of America planning a war not only with a Muslim overseas, but with black people and the nation of Islam in America. Have I not done that? Now, Mr. Trump, you can come, and you can bring your army. But if you read this book and know what your people have planned and are carrying out against young black men, then you come. But I'm going to warn you, Mr. Trump, this is not a forsaken people. And the God that we serve has promised us that he would fight our battles. We don't have no gun to equal yours, but we got a God. Check out the West Coast. You never seen no rain like that. You haven't seen nothing yet. Hey, in the Middle East, y'all think that Dubai is a nice place to run and hide now? You can get in the hotel and order some liquor in a Muslim country. They might even have a pig foot there for you. But they woke up one morning a week or so ago in Dubai with 10 inches or 10 centimeters of snow on the ground in the desert. Don't you ever think that you can go somewhere and God can't get to you when he wants to make an example of you. So I'm saying to Mr. Trump, not being disrespectful, I'm going to talk to you about him now. Who is he? You can come. Bring your army. But if you slaughter my little young brothers, watch what God will do for you, Mr. Trump, and for the country that you said you want to make great again. That's not going to happen, Mr. Trump. America will never be made great again. Her days of greatness are over. The God of justice has come, and America now has to pay for what she has done.
Louis Farrakhan used this language that if you continue mistreating the people of God, you'll be destroyed. He used this language to both warn President Trump against reckless action, starting sending troops and starting wars, and to alert black audiences that a mobilized response, spiritual, political, and social, was coming if America continued with the mistreatment it was going through. Mr. Louis Farrakhan, by saying that President Trump was sending an army, he meant that Trump administration had discussed sending federal troops or the National Guard into cities such as Chicago. Farrakhan publicly warned Trump not to bring troops into black communities because Chicago is a black community area, and said the community must prepare. That coverage was reported in several outlets at the time. He used the language, "the army is coming." He used the phrases like, "I told you the army was coming," in a line that appears in NOI materials, social posts, and has been quoted widely within his theology. This can mean an organized, divinely guided movement of people, that is either disciples or community organizers, rather than a conventional military force, watchdog, and news groups which were sent. It doesn't really mean it has to be an army, but he used theological quotes. But on these, he meant that, okay, in the prophetic and theological meaning, Farrakhan sees himself as a messenger of prophetic warnings. Saying an army is coming often fits his pattern of using apocalyptic prophetic language to describe an organized, divinely guided movement that will bring change or judgment. For him, political events are folded into a spiritual narrative. He also tried to mean organizational mobilization. He calls for discipline, self-improvement, political education, and community organization. Measures that could be really described metaphorically as building an army of committed people prepared to act politically and socially. That's how many of his followers interpret such lines as a call to organize, not necessary to take up weapons. So, in short, he's not trying to mean that an army was being sent to destroy the black people. Okay, on this warning to Trump and the US government, one clear purpose was deterrence. Telling Trump not to escalate or send federal troops to start wars by insisting there will be consequences. Farrakhan framed those consequences spiritually and socially. This is part a domination. He told them that they should repent and political threat should end in America. This is what he tried to use. He actually also tried to mean it's a political tactic. Tough rhetoric rallies are based of dramatic language, that is arming, the final judgment. He grabs attention and signals seriousness and pressure for both his followers and opponents. He was trying to show how public views or issues are forced into people. Some of the media interpreted it in different ways. Some said it's a civil rights watchdog and critics. They said that by saying an army was being sent, he was trying to say that war is coming unto the black people. Some other mainstream media said that it's a warning, it's a prophetic, rhetoric, and political protest, noting Farrakhan's long history of provocative and apocalyptic language. So this an army was coming was understood in different ways. But Farrakhan saying that, I warn you, he's sending an army, is trying to say that the black people should unite, should come together, should mobilize, should build their own institutions, should have courage to live in this real world in America. Okay, in the real world implications, Louis Farrakhan was trying to create a community impact. Because for many black listeners, Farrakhan's rhetoric can be empowering, a call to unity, self-help, and political readiness. For others and many outside, it's threatening and sometimes anti-Semitic and extremistic. So, in Trump's voice, he's trying to bring the black community to have an impact in America by coming together. And also he's trying to mean it's a literal violence. In the US, political and religious speech is broadly protected. However, direct incitement of imminent violence is not. Farrakhan's defenders say his words are not rhetorical and prophetic. Critics worry fiery language can encourage violence and create attacks in the country. The difference often comes down to whether a speech instructs immediate violent action or simply uses metaphor and mobilizing rhetoric questions. So Farrakhan warning Trump and the United Government by saying that they are sending an army, or warning the black people by saying that Trump is sending an army, is trying to make them have unity or come together to create an impact in America by trying to be ready politically, economically, socially, and spiritually for the system that is in America. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure you like this video, make sure you share this video, and also make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel. Let's meet on the next video.